he's bought into the system pretty well so far. So learning a lot from him as well as Joe and Dante so far.
Joe, how much is spending time with Joe Hayden this offseason and just hanging out with him, working out with him? What has that done for you personally as well as professionally?
Just show me that this is really a sport that you have to be committed to year round, and you can't really take too long off from this game, or your body will be behind in a lot of things. So just to continue to grind weekly, daily, whatever the case may be.
How do you think you're different this year than you were as a rookie?
I think last year pretty much humbled me a lot, and learned from my mistakes, and just looking forward from here on out and coming to work every day with the same attitude, love being around my teammates and communicating with them more than last year. So it's been pretty good so far.
Did you ever at any point last year feel comfortable on the field?
Most definitely. When I first got here, when I got the defense down, that's when it became easy to me. And I would say it may have took me a couple of weeks, but after 2 or 3 weeks, I felt pretty comfortable.
So being in the same defense 2 years in a row, which doesn't always happen, how beneficial is that going to be for you?
I think that's going to work out well for everyone on the defense, especially the ones that we have coming back.
Justin, everybody talks about the dramatic turnaround in your kind of demeanor and the way that you're going about things. What happened in your mind to kind of get this right?
Just talking to the coaches, some of my players, some of my teammates, and Ray Farmer after the season was over with, talking about how I had to grow up, had some maturing to do, and I kind of took that to the heart.
Why can you be trusted now?
Can't really say a reason, but just by my actions, that's the best I can do. Is prove it every day.
And is it for real? Is it legit? I mean, did you think you really changed?
Most definitely. Yes.
When you say last year humbled you, was it as painful a process as it seems like it was?
Now looking back on it, it could have been a lot easier than it was. It's just something you got to tell yourself every day. Out there on the field every day, I'm talking to myself. I have to do this, I have to do that, and remembering my techniques, what I have to do, and it just comes as and then you're not reacting. You're just playing, so it comes naturally.
So do you feel like you can live up to your draft status now with this turnaround in your way of doing things? Do you think you can be the guy that they drafted you to be?
I most definitely will. 100%.
You might have already answered this, but how much size did you add this offseason?
What's that?
You might have already answered this, but how much size have you added this offseason?
Size?
Bigger. Yeah, you look bigger.
Oh yeah, I gained 10 pounds.
And now they've got Tremont is in there, with Joe a lot of times for the first team. How determined are you? We talked to Coach Hafley today, and he said he thinks that you can start this season. How determined are you to do that? And if so, do you want to do that right from the start?
I always told myself that I'm going to put a picture of one of my best friends from last year, Buster, screen up on my locker because I came in and everyone was expecting me to take his spot, and he didn't say a word about it, nothing to me, nothing to the coaches. He just went out and every day, and he proved himself on the practice field. That's the same thing I intend on doing.
Is that picture up already?
Not yet. I'm waiting on Coach Glenn to print it out for me.